Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, is a disorder marked by an ongoing pattern of inattention or hyperactivity that interferes with functioning and development. Though ADHD is diagnosed during childhood, it can also affect adults. Here are signs and symptoms that you should look out for to help you understand more about ADHD. Adult Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, is a mental disorder characterized by a number of persistent issues. This includes difficulty in paying attention, hyperactivity, and impulsive behavior. Adult ADHD can cause relationship problems, poor work or school performance, low self-esteem, and other issues. Despite the name adult ADHD, symptoms begin in childhood and continue into adulthood. ADHD is not always recognized or diagnosed until a person is already an adult. Adult ADHD symptoms may be less evident than ADHD symptoms in children. Adults may experience less hyperactivity, but they may continue to struggle with impulsiveness, restlessness, and difficulty paying attention. Treatment for adult ADHD is similar to treatment for childhood ADHD. However, treatment includes medications, psychological counseling or psychotherapy, and treatment for any mental health conditions that occur along with ADHD. Before we continue, a brief request from us. If you find value in this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss our valuable content on health in the future. Now off to the signs and symptoms of ADHD that you should look out for. Number 1. Relationship problems. Adults with ADHD frequently struggle in relationships, whether professional, romantic, or platonic. Certain ADHD characteristics can be draining on relationships. They include inattentiveness, being easily bored, and talking over people in conversation. As a result, a person with ADHD may appear insensitive, irresponsible, and uncaring. Number 2. Disorganization. Life can be difficult for everyone at times. However, someone with ADHD may have more difficult life experiences than someone without it. This can make it difficult for them to keep everything organized. Adults with ADHD may struggle with organizational skills. They can include difficulties keeping track of tasks and trouble prioritizing them logically. Number 3. Restlessness and anxiety. As an adult with ADHD, you may feel as if your internal motor won't shut off. Your desire to keep moving and doing things can lead to frustration when you are unable to do so right away. This leads to restlessness, which can lead to frustration and then anxiety. Anxiety is a common symptom of adult ADHD, as the mind tends to replay worrying events over and over again. Adults, like children, can inhibit physical signs of restlessness and anxiety, such as fidgeting. An adult with ADHD may move around frequently in their seat, tap their hands or feet, or find it difficult to sit still. Number 4. Emotional concerns. Life with ADHD can appear difficult because your emotions are constantly in flux. You are easily bored and have a tendency to seek excitement on a whim. Small frustrations can seem intolerable. They can also bring on depression and shifts in mood. If emotional concerns are left unaddressed, they may complicate your personal and professional relationships. Number 5. Forgetfulness. It's natural to forget things now and then, but forgetfulness is more common to people with ADHD. This can include routinely forgetting where you've put something or what important dates you need to remember. Sometimes forgetfulness is bothersome, but not to the point of causing major disruptions. The bottom line is that forgetfulness can have an impact on one's career and relationships. It can easily be confused with carelessness or lack of intelligence by others if they're not familiar with an ADHD diagnosis and its symptoms. Number 6. Having a negative self-image. Adults with ADHD are frequently overly critical of themselves. This can lead to a negative self-image, due in part to difficulties concentrating, as well as other symptoms that may interfere with school, work, and relationships. Adults with ADHD may perceive these difficulties as personal failures or underachievement, which can cause them to view themselves even more negatively. Number 7. A lack of motivation. While you may be willing to do everything all at once, you may also be unmotivated. This is a common concern in children with ADHD. They frequently struggle to focus on schoolwork, and it happens to adults as well. Lack of motivation when combined with procrastination and difficulty with organizational skills can make it difficult for an adult with ADHD to complete a project. They may find it hard to focus for long periods of time. Number 8. A lack of focus. Lack of focus, the telltale symptom of ADHD, goes beyond simply finding it hard to pay attention. It also means being easily distracted, having difficulty listening to others in a conversation, overlooking major details, and failing to complete tasks or projects. Number 9. Hyperfocus. People with ADHD are frequently easily distracted. According to a 2019 literature review, however, they may also have something called hyperfocus. A person with ADHD can become so engrossed in something that they lose track of everything else around them. This level of concentration makes it easier to lose track of time and ignore those around you. However, this will definitely lead to misunderstandings in relationships. Number 10. Time management problems. The concern is similar to feeling disorganized. Adults with ADHD frequently struggle to effectively manage their time. They may procrastinate on tasks, arrive late for events, and ignore assignments they find boring. They may also have difficulty focusing on thinking about the future or the past. What's happening right now is the most important event to people with ADHD. Number 11. Impulsivity. Impulsive behavior in someone with ADHD can manifest in a variety of ways, including interrupting others during conversations, being socially inappropriate, rushing through tasks, and acting without much thought for the consequences. A person's shopping habits are frequently a good indicator of ADHD. One 2015 study followed the psychosocial development of random teens in upstate New York for 29 years. The researchers discovered that impulse buying, particularly on items one cannot afford, is a common symptom of ADHD. Number 12. Physical health problems. ADHD can cause a person to disregard their physical health. Disorganization, emotional concerns, impulsivity, and a lack of motivation are some ADHD symptoms that we have already discussed. All of these impair your ability to maintain your physical health. Stress and anxiety are also harmful to your physical health. Neglecting your physical health can manifest as compulsively eating an unbalanced diet, not exercising, and failing to take important medications. Lastly, number 13, substance misuse. Although not every adult with ADHD will experience substance abuse, a 2021 consensus statement revealed that people with the condition are more likely to do so than others. Among the list of substances could include using alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs. The research is unclear about the relationship between substance abuse and ADHD. According to one theory, people with ADHD use substances to self-medicate. They may also abuse these substances in the hopes of improving focus, improving sleep, and relieving anxiety. That concludes our video on the signs and symptoms of ADHD. Be reminded that this video is primarily for information only, and we do not claim to provide medical advice that is tailor-suited to your needs. Always be reminded to consult with a medical professional and seek personalized healthcare that will fit you. Hey, if you have the time, please leave a like, subscribe, and click that bell button. It definitely helps the channel. So see you later, and thank you for watching.